What's going on, everybody? This is Joe, and I am back once again for another pre-release pack opening. This more of my 2020 revisited, or pandemic revisited, if you will. Obviously, at least at the time that I'm filming this, it is not over yet by any means, but these are the sets from 2020 that people did not get a chance to play in stores. At least I should say I did not get a chance to play in stores. Maybe some people did, and if you did, congrats, I guess. Maybe not. I guess it depends on the safety level of where you were. As you can see, I got a black D20. We have the Gear Up for Adventure insert. Very cool. I will give away this code at some point in the video, but you'll have to watch the whole thing to find it. We have a separator for your deck box, or for this box, and we have the packs, which we will obviously get into as we go along. But first, as we always do, my promo foil rare, or mythic, but in this case a rare, is Phylath, World Sculptor. Card is cool. This is nice. I mean, it's 6 mana, but it's a great card for the landfall deck, and especially in sealed, this would probably have done quite well. So, Phylath, World Sculptor, very, very sweet that we got one of those. We have a Nahiri pack to start. We've been enjoying Zendikar Rising a lot in the time that it has been around. It's been kind of interrupted by a lot of things, at least on MTG Arena when we do our streams every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, so you will find out when we do so. We have a Core Celebrant, a Molten Blast, an Anti-Cognition, Reclaim the Wastes, Oblivion's Hunger, Bubble Snare, good card, Pressure Point, Spitfire Lagak Showcase Art, Nahiri's Binding, very nice, Relic Vial is the first uncommon, that's a nice one, if we can get a Cleric deck going. Grotag Night Runner is our second uncommon, and Malakir Rebirth is the third, which flips into, if I can ever actually flip it over, a Malakir Mire. So again, these modal double-faced cards, very, very good. Right now, I still think that, you know, nothing has pulled us away from red-green landfall yet, although nothing has, you know, given us huge payoffs for that deck yet. Well, we've got the Lagak, I guess. That's not a huge payoff by any means, but still. And then my next rare or mythic is a Skyclave Relic. Okay, so this could theoretically go in any deck. It does tap to add 1 mana of any color. It is indestructible. It's not really for I don't know. I was going to say it's not really for limited, but I don't know that that's a fair thing to say. I've never played with it, and I've never seen anybody use it, which is there's probably a reason for that. But if you have opinions on that, let me know in the comments below. I would love to learn something, as always. Behind it, I believe I have a foil. I do. Ooh, it's a foil Ravager's Mace. That's a sweet one. Uncommon foil, but look at that mace itself in foil. That is sick looking. Wow. Yeah, look at it shine like that. So cool. Really glad. This card is nice. Obviously, we haven't seen a ton yet for this red-black party deck, but still, it's a good card. And then behind it, a full art planes and one of the replacement cards for the modal double-faced cards. Guess what? We're doing it early, because I just throw it in randomly wherever the hell I feel like it. So this is a code for MTG Arena. You will get you, I believe, a couple of packs of Zendikar Rising, maybe 1 pack. I don't exactly remember. But regardless, if you have already used a code from a Zendikar Rising pre-release pack, this code will not work for you. So please save you some time. Don't bother. But if you have not, feel free to give this a try. This is our way of saying thank you to all of you for watching everything that we put out. We really do appreciate the support, any and all support that you're willing to give. It really all does help. And if you want, please feel free to leave in the comments if you got this code and if you got some cool stuff, just so you let other people know that it has already been used. So once again, thank you all so very much. We have a Jace pack next. Inside of the Jace pack, we have a Scorch Rider, a Chilling Trap, Kabira Outrider, Inordinate Rage, Blood Price, Jiraga Visionary, Grotag Bugcatcher, Prowling Felidar, that's a cool one for the landfall deck, Nissa's Zendikar, Scion of the Swarm is the first uncommon. This is a cool one if we can get it to work. I'm not super optimistic, though, at least so far. A Skyclave Geopede is second. This one's nice. And an Attended Healer is third, which means my next rare or mythic is a Kazandu Mammoth. Also good for the landfall deck. All right. So, I mean, we've seen some, like, a couple of white, or like the Prowling Felidar at least stands out as like a white card for that deck. But otherwise, red and green payoffs, pretty nice in the Geopede and this Mammoth in this pack. By the way, this flips into a Kazandu Valley. So if for whatever reason we would need landfalls in our landfall deck, we could use this card instead of playing it as the Mammoth itself, which benefits from landfall. But the Mammoth is 3 mana, so I don't really know. I guess it depends. But behind this card, I have another foil, and it is a foil uncommon in Marasa Sproutling. This obviously cares to be more in the kicker deck, but not for nothing, it could go into a red-green landfall deck. You can have incidental kicker cards in green, and this would be a nice include for that reason. So very nice. Behind the Sproutling, a Plains full art and another replacement card. We have a Nissa pack next. Oh no, there we go. Wow. It's been a while since I've, like, you know, even momentarily struggled like that to open a pack. Okay, we have an Inordinate Rage, Into the Royal, great card, Smite the Monstrous, Synchronized Spellcraft, Tajuru Blightblade, Blood Price, Bubble Snare, another Showcase Art Spitfire Lagak, another Pressure Point, a Goma Fata Vanguard is our first uncommon, a Canyon Jerboa is second, such an adorable little mouse, and an Akum Warrior is the third, which on the other side has Akum Teeth. Very, very nice. I like this one. It would, again, it's a land on the other side. It almost certainly gets in if that is the deck that we're going, which so far that's where it seems to be pushing us. And behind it, we have my next rare or mythic, which is an Inscription of Insight. I like the inscriptions a lot. This one's pretty sweet. Again, the kicker on these, especially with blue-green being kicker focused, is really nice. If you get it early and you need to just, you know, throw it out for one of its abilities, great. But if you can wait and blow them out by playing all 3 of the abilities at once, really, really awesome. I really like these a lot. Do I have another foil? I do. It's a foil rare in Squad Commander. We have not seen a lot of support for this card yet. I will say that, God, the armor on that guy is incredible in foil. Look at that. So, so cool. Yeah, I mean, not the best rare in the world to get in foil value-wise, but it looks awesome, so there's that. Okay. Plus, I mean, 3 for 3 on foils, so no complaints here. Behind it, a Full Art Forest and a Drake token. We actually get a token. What a concept. We have an Ahiri pack next. 3 packs to go. If you haven't noticed, we've been doing a lot of these openings recently of, you know, coming back to pre-release packs. You know, we have a couple more to do, but if we are interrupted by, if we are happily interrupted, by Kaldheim, then we will move into Kaldheim and we'll do the rest of those later. Don't you worry. We have another Into the Royal. Interesting. We have a Smite the Monstrous again. Getting a lot of duplicates. We have an Expedition Skulker. Might of Marasa. It's looking like, I mean, yeah, the blue-green kicker deck is also a thing. Just FYI. We have a Highborn Vampire. Dauntless Unity. Strength of Solidarity, Royal Eruption is very nice, Stonework Pack Beast, Malakir Blood Priest, love when that happens. We have a Marasa Root Grazer, so this would go if we were doing like a 3-color or a 2-color splash white maybe landfall deck. This one would be nice. We have a Skyclave Shadowcat. This one's not great for any deck, really. And we have a Makindi Stampede, which flips into, or has another side of, Makindi Mesas. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, I mean, if we were splashing white, this wouldn't get in. Well, maybe it would, but we would only really use it as a land. Who knows? I don't know that white has really cemented itself heavily yet to me, if we're going landfall, but who knows? We got like the Jerboa and like the Prowling Felidars and, now this Marasa Root Grazer. So maybe it's definitely a consideration. And so my next rare or mythic is, does it help us out? It does not. It is a Nighthawk Scavenger. That is one of the colors we have not been talking about. We've been talking about every other color, actually, because white, blue, green, and red in some capacity we've been discussing. So here's a Nighthawk Scavenger to make my job more difficult. Behind it, the first non-foil pack is a Full Art Mountain behind it and another replacement card. 2 packs remaining, Nissa on this one. As always, please feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments on what kind of a deck would you have made if you opened this kit at pre-release. I, of course, I'm giving my opinions, but I would love, as always, to hear yours. We have a Cascade Seer, a Farsight Adept, Tormenting Voice, Kazandu Nectar Pot, Ghastly Gloom Hunter, Dauntless Unity, Strength of Solidarity, Royal Eruption again. That's 2 Royal Eruptions. It's pretty damn good. Stonework Pack Beast, Malakir, I knew it was going to happen. Malakir Blood Priest, I could just tell. Another Marasa Sproutling, by the way. That's 2 of those. Interesting, and that's our first uncommon. Lull Mage's Domination. That's pretty nice as well. And it's our second. And then Tangled Florahedron. This would go in either of the green decks we've been discussing. On the other side of which is a Tangled Veil. Very nice. Very, very good card. Wow, that makes things tough. Okay, well, let's see if this last rare or mythic, or next rare mythic, we have one more pack after this. If this next rare mythic helps, hurts, it is... Wow. It's a Leyline Tyrant mythic. It is red. That may cement it for us. This card's insane. It's a 4/4 flyer for 4, but also when it dies, you can pay red, which you, because of its second ability, the non-flying ability, because of its second ability, you can be amassing that red mana for as long as you want. Just really, really impressive. Plus, it's a mythic. You just... Almost always, mythics are going to be good for you, and this one does not disappoint. Wow. Okay, so behind that, a Full Art Swamp and an ad card. Boo, ad cards. So, that means we have 1 pack remaining. It's Nahiri. Let's see if this helps us, hurts us, makes our job easier, harder, or neither, if it's just neutral. We have a Tormenting Voice to start. Right now, like I said, red-green landfall seems like the one. If we could try to splash white, maybe that's a thing. I don't know. I don't know that it would be worth it necessarily. We have a Negate, a Practiced Tactics, Dauntless Survivor, Expedition Skulker, Malakir Blood Priest, Disenchant, a Shepherd of Heroes, a Living Tempest, Turn Timber Ascetic, Base Camp is the first uncommon. Awesome art, as always, on this card. Ruin Crab, okay, is our second uncommon. And Umara Mystic is the third. So nothing in the uncommons that really helps us, that kind of signals, hey, you should be doing this instead, or whatever. Yeah, nothing crazy, because they all need support, and we don't really have a ton of that in these kits, or in these packs, I should say. So my last rare or mythic, once again, helps, hurts, or somewhere in the middle. It is a Glass Pool Mimic, which is a fine card. It doesn't have a kicker ability on it, but being able to duplicate stuff in the blue-green kicker deck would be pretty nice. Again, I don't know that it pulls us further away from Leyline Tyrant, though, because Leyline Tyrant is Leyline Tyrant. And it does flip. The other side, I should say, is a Glass Pool Shore, which is very gorgeous art. I like that quite a bit. And behind it, just a swamp, full art, and another ad card. So, can I talk about this for a second? I'm going to rant for just a moment. We had 6 packs. 6. Because of the replacement cards for the modal double-faced, which now that people liked them so much, I'm sure we're going to get more of them, and that's fine. That's understandable. But then they need to put replacement cards in the packs so that you have them. I don't know why I'm going to have you staring at that. Let's have you staring at something reasonable while I talk about how annoyed I am at something. Hey, it's a Leyline Tyrant. Yeah, I don't know. For me, the fact that those replacement cards combined with the ad cards means that out of 6 packs, we got 1 token. That's garbage to me. And it's very frustrating because for a while they were doing really well with having only tokens in the packs as their like final extra added on card. So they're actually useful. Then Arena came out and it had to be a double-sided thing. I heard people talking about it because you need the, wow, that's really bad. The European, rating system for the game on one side and the American rating system on the other. I hadn't fully understood that, and then some people were talking about it. I don't remember whether it was in our comments section or not, but if it was, shout outs to you, whoever pointed that out to us. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think it's still nonsense. It's super annoying. Like, find another way to get these tokens to us then, because tokens are super important. So yeah, regardless, we got a mythic in this one. This, out of the 3 most recent ones that we've done, Ikoria followed by Core 2021, followed by this is the like best opening that we've had, I think, value-wise, and in terms of like nice, surprising, cool things. The other openings have been somewhat lackluster, but what that means to me is the next 3 that we do are going to be pretty darn good. Like I said, I can't guarantee those will be next week. Stay tuned to the channel. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so that you don't miss a single one of these openings, whether it is for your codes, if you're looking for codes, whether it is just to see what cool stuff we open, to teach me some things about deck building, because you are definitely, many of you are better at this than I am, but we are trying and learning and growing and etc. But yeah, we would love to hear from you, as always, in the comments. All that fun YouTube stuff is super helpful. You can share this video as well if you think there are other people who would enjoy the things that we do, and we really do appreciate all of that support. So, for now, from us here at this Geek for All family of channels, check out our other channels as well, down in the description box below. I have been Joe, and as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody!